Welcome. I hope I didn't just drop a bunch of frames. I see my bitrate was kind of going up and down there while I was on the starting screen. Hello. Good evening. I'd like to thank Dad Joke Bot for bringing us the Dad Joke of the Week. Dad Joke 471. If you think swimming with dolphins is expensive, try swimming with sharks. It costs me an arm and a leg. So, let me spell out the plan for today. I was looking at like the chapters remaining in Rise from the Ashes. We have one more investigation chapter, and then after that it is a triple feature of courtroom chapters. So you get Trial 1, Trial 2, and Trial 3. So it's a very long court section at the end there. And because it's a very long courtroom section at the end, and if I'm honest, I don't think I'll have time to do all 3 court sections tonight, but I also don't want to quit in the middle of a court section. So I think what we're going to do tonight is we're going to do the last investigation chapter. And then after that last investigation chapter, we are going to transition to another game, which I'm thinking just the one in the back of my head is probably Fate Reawakened, because that's been our backup game as of late, and it is fun. So we'll do the last investigation chapter. We'll switch to Fate if we need to fill time. And because here's the thing. The birthday stream, I know I had at least one person ask. The birthday stream is going to be in 2 weeks, and it is not going to be on Thursday. I will announce it on Instagram. It'll either be the day before or the day after. Do I have an Instagram command? Yes, I do. So the birthday stream will be announced on Instagram. It will not be on a Thursday because Thursday I'm going out to dinner with family. I want to set that time aside for being with my folks, and so I'll either do the birthday stream the day before or the day after. Probably the day after. I'll have to see. I want to be certain of it. I don't want to say one way or the other for certain unless I am certain, which right now I'm not. But yes, birthday stream will be happening. It will be shared on Instagram. It will be in approximately 2 weeks. And other than that, other than the wild toucan in chat, which I'm going to try to catch, other than that, I think we can hop in. As always, you matter, I'm proud of you, Jesus loves you. Let's play some investigating. Let's do some investigating. Alright, here goes nothing. February 24th, 3:12 p.m. 2000 XX. I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I'm sorry for what my sister said. Oh, she said on the stand that she has falsified evidence, right? Drastic crimes require drastic measures. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to in order for him to get the verdict he deserved. Oh, man. I didn't know. You didn't know? Well, actually, no. It would make sense. It would make sense that maybe she doesn't know, yeah. I never knew that the SL9 incident was just another name for the Joe Dark killings. Man, if y'all gotta stop giving your kids names like Joe Dark that will just lead to them being epic serial killers. Like, if his name was, I don't know, what's a name that would never belong to a serial killer? Fred? Okay, no, Fred's a bad example. Hey, I caught the toucan. What's a name that... Irwin. Irwin would never be a serial killer. Sounds like everyone's heard about these killings but me. Lana wanted Dark convicted so badly. That's why she used me. That's why she used what happened to me. What do you mean, what happened to you? It's all there in the file. Joe Dark's last victim was Prosecutor Neil Marshall. When he murdered Officer Marshall's brother, he left behind an incriminating piece of evidence. But what did you have to do with those killings, Emma? On the night Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered, Joe Dark tried to kill me. What? He tried to kill you? Officer Marshall's brother, Neil, was only trying to save me. And he got deaded. So that means you... Yes, I was a witness in the Joe Dark trial. I didn't see that one coming. It happened 2 years ago. It was right about this time of the year, too. There was a terrible thunderstorm that day, unusual for the season. I was alone in my sister's office. We were planning to eat dinner together once she finished her work. Then suddenly, this terrifying man came bursting into the office. Joe Dark. It seemed like he was running from someone. He pulled out a knife and screamed at me. Okay, that's not... You don't want to announce your presence if you're a serial murderer, right? I didn't know what was going on. Just then, Prosecutor Marshall showed up. Jake Marshall's brother. Joe Dark tried to take me hostage, but before he could, Mr. Marshall tackled him. Then, what happened? I'll never forget it. Lightning struck and the lights went out. Suddenly, a bolt of lightning flashed outside the window, lighting up the office for an instant. What I saw then burned a permanent picture in my mind. I can still see it now. A permanent picture. I don't remember the moment when Dark stabbed Mr. Marshall, so you weren't able to testify about that. No, I was only asked about when I was attacked. That must be why why she made up the crime. Made it up? You mean provided bogus evidence? The prosecutor's office wanted that guilty verdict so badly. Lana forged the evidence and Mr. Edgeworth used it. Edgeworth? Oh, yep. Here we get some more Edgeworth lore. Yes, but I'm sure he didn't know anything about it. Oh, I'm sure he did. He couldn't have known he was being given false evidence. Even so, that's when it all started. The rumors about Mr. Edgeworth, I mean. It's all my fault. If I could have just testified properly, none of this would have happened. So it's true, even though he may not have known it. Edgeworth really was involved in falsifying evidence. After that case ended, Lana was never the same. She became cold like she is today. She must not have been able to face up to what she did, especially not to Emma. What did you see in the instant that crime occurred? Dark knocked down Mr. Marshall and raised his knife. Neil Marshall was stabbed right in front of this poor girl. I don't remember what happened after that. Apparently I passed out. When I came to, Lana was cradling me in her arms. Poor Emma, you've been through so much. I couldn't bring myself to testify about that instant. I tried, but the words just wouldn't come out. I drew a picture, but it wasn't any good. 2 years ago, you must have been 14. That's understandable. Everyone has trauma, and no one has parents. Once it was all over, I made up my mind. I decided that when I grew up, I'd become a scientific investigator. I want to be able to fight crime with my testimonies and find the evidence to make an airtight case. That way, Lana would never have to forge any. That's a rather strange motivation, but it also makes sense in universe. I see. I think I'm finally starting to understand what makes Emma tick, but there's still something that bothers me about that crime. There's something that's puzzling me, Emma. What is it? You said you were in Lana's office at that time, right? That's right. Why then would a serial killer come running in there? Not only that, but he was being chased by a prosecutor? Oh, there's no mystery there. Joe Dark had been taken in for questioning that day. Taken in for questioning, you mean by the police? Of course, this happened at the police department. He tried to run away halfway through the interview and fled into my sister's office. But why did he run all the way over to your sister's office? Because the detective offices and the questioning room are right across from the elevator. How convenient. Across from the elevator? But Lana was the chief prosecutor, wasn't she? No, silly, didn't I tell you? 2 years ago, Lana was a detective. She was the best in the entire force. That's news to me. After the Joe Dark case, she was transferred to the prosecutor's office and made chief prosecutor. That is a very quick turnaround to go from cop to lawyer. Very quick turnaround. Lana used to be a detective. She used to be the popo. I'd better have another talk with her. Okay, we have to go talk to Emma, huh? Or Lana. Emma, Lana. I can never keep the name straight. Lana. Mr. Wright, it seems I keep causing you trouble. Falsifying evidence. I didn't think you were the type. Why didn't you think she was the type? That's like what they're known for, right? Criminals don't mind playing foul. Why should we? But Lana, if you're wrong, an innocent person might be found guilty. Believe me, I understand the risks. Lana, Emma told me about you. She told me all your secrets. About how you were a detective 2 years ago, and how the SL9 incident was the reason for your transfer to the prosecutor's office. That's right. Could you fill me in on the details, especially about that unusual change of jobs? I suppose you have a right to know, Mr. Wright. All right. A lot of revelations were uncovered at the trial today, not the least of which was the fact that this case is largely connected to another one 2 years ago. Evidence from that case was stolen as well, though I expected as much. I know how obsessive Officer Marshall can be. That trial, it really wasn't fair, was it? It sounds like it wasn't very fair, no. I believed in you, Lana. Oh, this is where the sisters get in a cat fight. I believed that no matter what happened, you'd always stick to the truth. It couldn't be helped, Emma. At that trial 2 years ago, I sold my soul. Oh my gosh. That's literally? Well, all drama aside, the fact of the matter is, at 5:15 there was no murder at the police department. Tell me it's not true, Lana, what the witness, Ms. Starr, said. About you stabbing Mr. Goodman with a knife. Lana, I don't understand. Why won't you tell us? Emma, this doesn't involve just me. I don't think I've ever seen Lana look so fazed before. It's true, I was a member of the police force 2 years ago. He was amazing. He even posed for pictures with doing the turnaround pose. They still talk about all the cases she and Chief Gant cracked together. Chief Gant? He was the deputy chief of police back then, but he still worked the crime scenes. Damon Gant, he was everything I aspired to be. They were the best team ever. They solved crimes before the reports could even be filed. I'm still curious about, so she was a detective. It also mentions her being in law school with Mia. I don't know, dude. Emma really idolizes her big sister. It's just everyone's a child prodigy too, I guess. But now you're chief prosecutor. What happened? I always planned on becoming a prosecutor. The reason I became a detective was to gain experience investigating crime scenes so you could decide to to court, right? Sorry, I have to catch up. Gant's help in the SL9 case was crucial to its resolution. After that, he became chief of police and arranged my transfer to the prosecutor's office. Maybe I should ask more about this investigation of theirs 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was second in command of the detectives investigating Dark. Second in command, that means the investigation lead was Damon Gant, right? Yes, Deputy Chief Gant and I shared the same office and the same investigations. And the same photos. We led a team of the best detectives on the force. Detective Goodman, whose case it was, Jake Marshall, and Angel Starr. And Jake Marshall was still dressed like a cowboy. It was the first time Marshall worked with his brother. He was quite gung-ho. Without a doubt, Joe Dark was a serial killer. We asked him to come in for questioning. We were desperate for evidence. That was when his final murder took place, when he tried to murder Emma. Prosecutor Marshall was trying to save me from Dark. You see, the first person who happened upon the scene of the crime was me. Now you tell us. Damon Gant and Neil Marshall were the ones questioning Dark that day. The investigation was in its final stages, and Dark must have suddenly panicked. So he waited until Gant and Marshall let their guards down, then fled the room. Oh my gosh. It was that easy, huh? From there, he ran straight to the office shared by Deputy Chief Gant and myself. That's where he found me. So you were the first person to run to the scene, Lana? It appears so. I was filing some papers while Gant and Marshall were questioning Dark. When I returned to my office, I saw 3 bodies on the floor and smelled blood. 3 bodies? Prosecutor Marshall, the victim Emma who had passed out, and the suspect Joe Dark. During the struggle, it seems Mr. Marshall struck a final blow before he died. Joe Dark had incurred a minor concussion and lay unconscious. What did you do? To be honest, I panicked. I picked up Emma, carried her out of the room, and just held her. Can't blame her after all her sister must have gone through. After that, I placed Dark under immediate arrest. Let me get this straight. You were all involved in the SL9 incident. That's right. Quite a coincidence, I don't buy it. What are you saying? There's no way everyone involved in this trial was also involved in that incident just by chance. But that case was solved 2 years ago. At least one person went to extremes because they didn't believe it was truly solved. Officer Marshall, yes, his actions came as a surprise to me as well. Ever since his brother died, he's changed completely. He's become a Texan. I guess he wasn't convinced with the ruling against Joe Dark. Life doesn't end with the closing of a case. Everyone has to live the rest of their lives with their memories. That case just might not be over yet. Emma was assaulted by Dark at the police department, right? Yes, in the office that Damon Gant and I shared. The office that Mr. Gant now occupies by himself. The Chief's office. Maybe we should have a look at the Chief's office. Then let's do that. No one's here today, not even Ms. Starr. Everyone's probably busy looking into exactly what went down in the evidence room. That must be where the detectives are. But we proved in court today that on the day of the crime, no one was murdered in the evidence room at 5:15. Yeah, I thought we were finally making some headway in our case. But instead it looks like we just ended up making Lana look even more guilty. Hang in there, Lana. We've got to find all the answers by tomorrow. Well, good luck. Hey there, buddy. Howdy, Bambina. Mr. Marshall. I never thought things would turn out this way when I woke up this morning. Que sera sera, you never know where life will lead you, eh, Bambina? I should have known my luck will run out when old Billy dried up this morning. Billy? Must be his pet cactus. Say, where are you headed? Just over to the prosecutor's office for a little interrogation. It's a voluntary appearance, but we all know I won't be coming back. Sorry, but you can't go in the evidence room today, partner. But Mr. Marshall, Why did you do it? Why do prospectors head west? Good question. If ever there was a case I needed to know the truth about, it was that one. Before you turn yourself in, Mr. Marshall, would you mind telling us exactly what happened? Looks like I won't be getting a steak lunch today. Something was fishy about that trial from the beginning. It wasn't just me either, all the detectives thought so. What do you mean fishy? Some of the facts reported were inconsistent with the evidence we found. For example, the murder weapon. The murder weapon? You mean that switchblade knife with the broken tip? That was Joe Dark's all right, but in the initial autopsy report a question was raised. A question? The blade of the knife was not a perfect match with the wound the victim sustained. What does that mean? It means there is a good chance that knife was not the murder weapon. However, in the report that was finally submitted, that possibility had been erased. Could the facts have been concealed with forged evidence? That case left behind scars on all of us. The scars that the SL9 incident left behind. I got the looks, but he got the brains. He was one of the best prosecutors around. I had just made detective when it went down. It was our first case together. How old was he, your brother? He was 27 at the time. He was awarded the highest honor that very day. The highest honor? You mean King of Prosecutors? Yeah. I knew it. What are you looking at me like that for? That's an honor for a prosecutor. Mr. Marshall must have been really close with his brother. The day the SL9 incident took place, that wasn't the same day as... That's right, it was the day of the evidence transferal. Interesting. It was drizzling that morning, and by nightfall there was thunder. I can't believe 2 years have gone by already. I tried to steal the evidence so the case wouldn't die. Oh my gosh. Apparently someone tried to stop you. Detective Goodman was murdered, and the evidence locker was empty. There was something going on behind the scenes in that case. We all knew that later. Every detective involved in that investigation, save one, was taken care of. Ms. Starr was fired, and I was demoted and boxed away in a tiny room. What about Detective Goodman? If they did something to him too, the commissioners would get suspicious. No, they were careful enough to not be too obvious. They? Who are you talking about? Don't get upset, Bambina. I mean Damon Gant and Lana Skye. The investigation lead, Damon Gant, and his second-in-command, Lana Skye. There wasn't a person on the force who hadn't heard of that duo. That case was the biggest step in both of their careers. After the case ended, Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office, right? Yeah, Damon Gant, the new chief of police, arranged for that to happen. She's never been the same since she left. Everyone who knew her said so. Chief Prosecutor Skye was totally different when she was a detective. Now that he mentions it, Emma said something like that too. Tell me, what happened to my sister? Sorry, Bambina, but her secret is too well guarded. I never found out. Lana's secret, it all started 2 years ago. So there you have it. That's my story. Did you enjoy it, partner? It was certainly enlightening. There's one thing for sure I found out in court today. That boy Edgeworth isn't my enemy. He was the one who used falsified evidence to get a guilty verdict. But someone else was the one who gave him that evidence and planned everything. That someone is Damon Gant. Don't believe me? Well, I don't blame you. I won't even be a patrolman after today. No, he is down in that stuff. Too bad I won't be around to work with you when you become a real scientific investigator. Adios, Bambina. This place is always pretty empty, but today it's deserted. That must mean everyone's busy solving crimes. Oh, if you're looking for the others, they're all in the conference room. Thanks. Wow, he actually talked to us. With the chief prosecutor saying what she did and the decision about what to do about Mr. Edgeworth, not to mention our statement to the media and tomorrow's trial, there's more chaos going on than Thanksgiving and Christmas put together. I think festive is the word usually used for those. Sir, we'd like to have a look around Chief Gant's office. Just use the connecting hallway to the other building and take the elevator to the top floor. Really? You mean it's okay for us to go in there? I was thinking the same thing. I mean, we aren't police officers or anything. Hey, you're right. You can't go in there. It's off limits. Now I see where Detective Gumshoe gets his unique charm. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head to the chief's office. All right. The big freaking organ. I remember that. Big ol' organ. Whoa, where am I? In the chief's office, silly. At least that's what it said on the door. Check out that pipe organ. That's real, isn't it? Hey, I used to take organ lessons in kindergarten. They used to call me Little Miss Bach. I thought I was a genius until they tried teaching me notes. I never could remember where C was. Yeah, what were you expecting? Oh, it's you two. Chief Gant. He put that paper he was reading in his desk. So, Righto, have you been swimming lately? No I haven't. I've been kinda busy lately. I can appreciate that. I've had my hands full too with Mr. Marshall's misconduct and Lana's provocative statement. Provocative statement? Oh, you mean about the forged evidence. 2 years have passed since that incident. How time flies! See that big picture on the wall over there? That's a picture of Lana, Neil, and me. So this is Mr. Marshall's brother, Prosecutor Neil Marshall. We took it to commemorate our work together. Something's not right with this picture. I can see at least 2 things that are not right with the picture. I can't seem to put my finger on it, though. Nope, he's gonna do his epic stare, or epic pause. Anyway, I'd like to reminisce all day, but there are matters that need my attention. I'm going to lock up here, so let's go out together. Oh, but this office, it was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it? That case has long since been over. There's no need to investigate it anymore. All the same, we'd still like to have a look around. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said there's no need to investigate it anymore. He's like, please get out of my office. Now hurry up and get out. I have a meeting to attend. Looks like we aren't welcome. It seems that case isn't over with yet after all. What do you mean? Chief Gant denied our request to search the crime scene. That means there must be a reason he doesn't want us looking around in there. I mean, if it were me, I'd just be like, why are you guys snooping in my office? You mean a clue? There's got to be a way we can get inside the chief's office. Hey, pal. Detective Gumshoe, aren't you supposed to be in a meeting? I'm, just taking a breather. My feet hurt. From sitting so long? Actually, from serving everyone coffee. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's still out of the loop. Say, have either of you seen Mr. Edgeworth? Edgeworth, no. Why do you ask? He's under fire from both the police department and the prosecutor's office. It's almost like the battle's between you two in court. That sounds serious. Is it because of what my sister said? That's basically what it all boils down to. That falsified evidence 2 years ago. Now Mr. Edgeworth has the whole world after his blood. But why would Edgeworth be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. Lana Skye's the guilty party here, isn't she? Regardless, a prosecutor is responsible for the evidence they present in court. Not only that, but as you know, there have been a lot of rumors going around about Mr. Edgeworth. His amazing talent as a prosecutor kept him safe from those who didn't like him. But now with this, are there really so many people who hate him? I don't think it's a surprise, Emma. In our world, only those with talent raise to the top. Mr. Edgeworth not only has that, but he's young. There's no better recipe I know of for making enemies. Hey, Dick, keep up the good work. Yes, sir. Let's go out for lunch again sometime. My treat. Yes, sir. You gotta take me back to that joint sometime, okay, Dick? Yes, sir. It seems you don't have any problems with enemies. Yeah, well, I'm careful not to stick out. Anyway, I'm a bit worried about him. Under all this pressure, I'm afraid Mr. Edgeworth just might crack. Actually, I took a look at the file earlier while the coffee was brewing. He seems genuinely concerned for Edgeworth. Well, did you find out anything? The only evidence Dark left behind was during his final attack. His final attack, you mean when he killed Prosecutor Marshall, who was trying to protect some girl? Me. It seems Detective Gumshoe never realized Emma was the girl. Why is he laughing about it? That's when he left the most incriminating evidence of all. What was it? Oh, let's see. I think it had something to do with the murder weapon. Oh, I forget. Look, it's all written somewhere in here, okay? His powers of recollection never fail to impress. Maybe we should show him the murder weapon. It might jog his memory. Okay. Was it not actually written in there? No, not actually written in there, huh? Okay. First, let's talk this. Joe Dark was 42 at the time of the crime. He was just your run-of-the-mill businessman. A businessman? What made him take to serial killing? One day on his way home from work, he hit someone with his car. With his car? So it was an accident? An accident, yes, but it transformed him into an animal. An animal? He killed a man that witnessed the accident. Then he killed a lady who saw the second crime. A kid walked by just then, so he killed him too. Then when he was burying the bodies, a jogger came upon the scene and was killed as well. Finally, he turned himself in. That's not serial killing. That's like killing a bunch of people all at once killing. Seems he was a pretty careless animal. Of course, this is all conjecture. There wasn't a single shred of evidence, so he turned himself in. Yes, but in the middle of his questioning, he fled and murdered his final victim, Prosecutor Marshall. That crime was witnessed by someone too, but luckily Dark was arrested on the spot. It's a good thing that last witness wasn't killed. That last witness, aka Emma. Okay, so we want to show him the murder weapon. About this. Hey, is that... It has a tag attached to it with the label SL9 incident on it. I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of. What are you doing with that? Ever since that case was closed, that knife's been locked away in a locker. On the day Detective Goodman was murdered, this suddenly disappeared from the locker and was found in Mr. Edgeworth's car muffler. That's it! Now I remember what that incriminating piece of evidence was. Wow, how convenient. When you showed me that knife, it all came back to me. What is it, Detective? Quick, before you forget again. This knife, it was Joe Dark's, wasn't it? That's right. We traced it back to the store he bought it at, plus it had fingerprints on it too. But no one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, right? That's where his luck ran out. When you take a good look at the knife, you'll see it's broken. You don't have to take a good look to notice that. Yeah, well anyway, take a guess where the broken off tip of the knife was found. That's what did him in. Where was it? It was inside Neil Marshall. Yeah, of course. He was carrying it inside his body. It was found deep inside the stab wound. Did it match Dark's knife? You bet, down to the last fiber. That's pretty conclusive. A knife tip was in the wound. Died from punctured heart and lung. Well, there you have it in a nutshell. That's all I know. Can I ask you one more thing? What is it? If it's money you need, you should ask Chief Gant. It's not money, but it does concern the Chief. His office is a crime scene, right? It's where Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered. The chief's out now and his office is locked, but we'd like to have a look around if that's okay. Well, any detective's ID card can unlock the door. What, really? But if I let a civilian in there, I'd be charged with breach of trust. Breach of trust? Simply put, I'd be canned. Oh. Sorry, pal. I don't plan on getting fired because of you. How about this ID card? It was Detective Goodman's. That wouldn't work either. The data was deleted the day he died. Well, how convenient. Oh. So in other words, Gumshoe is our only chance of getting into that office. I wonder if there's something we could show him that would make him change his mind. What would we show him to make him change his mind? Okay, I just gotta try everything, man. About that jar, I think I've seen it somewhere before. Somewhere? Or maybe it's one of those memories people have from previous lives. This must be the most uninformative detective I've ever met. Something about it makes me feel uneasy. It's like I'm in the chief's office and he's yelling at me. Chief Gant? Where could I have seen that before? We already showed him that one, right? Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got the other day. Were you at the awards ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently he's forgotten. Okay, I think that's the same we saw earlier. Okay. This guy almost made us lose the case today. What are you talking about? He was guarding the bloodstain on that evidence locker with his life. That's more than you can say about most officers nowadays. It would have saved us a lot of trouble if he hadn't guarded it so well. I have to admit, he's right, though. Thanks to the Blue Badger, we were able to prove another possibility today, the possibility that another murder took place prior to 5:15 p.m. Alright. I'm sharing everything. That Ms. Starr is quite the lady. Why, I remember it was winter, I was 16. She was the only one who ever got me to talk about what happened. 16? That's how old I am now. I wonder what happened. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe wore a trench coat in high school, too. Okay, we did that one already. Hey, I just bought some of this stuff. Now I can go around detecting blood traces, too. Well, we're getting all the flavor text. That's fun. Wow, is that a new type? I've never seen that bottle before. Add 3 inches to your base height. Base height? Hey, let me see that. Looming tall, new and improved growth formula. You mean this can't detect any blood traces? Well, it's not quite the same thing as luminol. So that's why the lady at the counter had that smirk on her face. Oh my gosh. That's the ID card record, right? Yes, there's only one number left to investigate. At 4:20 p.m., the victim, Detective Goodman, must have entered the evidence room along with someone else. Someone with an executive officer number. 777? That's 17 too many, Detective. An executive officer. I just might have a hunch. Yeah. Hey, that powder's used for detecting fingerprints. Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth gave it to us. He did what? All I have is some flour. Are you okay, Detective? Quick, run! Achoo! Oh, he sneezed. If it's any help, one time I took a nap on a bench with wet paint. Why am I not comforted? Oh, a lost item report, huh? Very impressive, Detective. You knew what it was right off the bat. Well, I am a master of misplacement, you know. Master, that has such a cool ring to it. The way I see it, if things are meant to be lost, then they're meant to be lost. There's a higher power at work here. Wow, a higher power. Maybe I shouldn't let Emma hold any evidence. Okay. They came to arrest me, you'll defend me, won't you? If that happens, I think you do better pleading with Edgeworth. Oh yeah, okay. We've seen the jar. You know Officer Marshall? Of course I do. He was like a mentor to me. When I first started out, he even gave me a small cactus. Really? He said, Dick, she'll listen to all your troubles. Note to self, Detective Gumshoe talks to a cactus. Hard to believe he's just a patrolman now. Someone ought to trade places with him. What? Why are you looking at me like that? I've been studying up on those files. There's nothing wrong with Mr. Edgeworth's presentation. To think people are accusing him of injustice. I, for one, ain't buying it, pal. You're looking into the case for Mr. Edgeworth? Yeah, it was a pretty big deal while it was going on, you know. After all, a serial killer was on the loose. But Lana was pretty clear in her confession. She forged evidence in order to prove Joe Dart guilty. Okay, we presented, like, literally everything, except for this. No more talking points. Do we have to go somewhere else to bring him something that makes him help us out? I'm guessing that is the case. Nope, nothing here. Unless... No, I don't think there's anything special here. Mr. Relativity. Okay. Anything from Edgy? Oh, Edgy! How are you doing? I wonder if Edgeworth is back yet. There he is! It looks like he's writing something. What are you doing here? He sure was quick to throw that paper on the floor. Tough day in court, huh? I've had to live the past 2 years with the rumors flying around. What's another allegation to me? Cheer up, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm rooting for you. That's Edgeworth for you, always trying to hide his feelings. So what do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day. There's no excuse for what I've done. 2 years ago, I used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict. That's what it all breaks down to, and nothing I do can erase that fact. But you didn't know, did you? I mean, that the evidence was falsified. The police department and the prosecutor's office share a bond of trust. If that bond is broken, we stand to lose everything. The police department's error is my error, my responsibility as the prosecutor in charge. That fact remains the same no matter what excuses I might have. Oh, that was a... I keep having these big yawns right in the middle of sentences. Mr. Edgeworth, I take pride in my work, so tell me why. Tell me why? Why has it all come to this? Even Edgeworth can't keep this kind of emotion bottled up. Are you up for the trial tomorrow? First last year's trial, and now this one. It seems all you do is worry about me. To be honest, you're getting on my nerves. But Mr. Edgeworth, you can't just walk out on the trial. Tomorrow's the last day. It's too late to change prosecutors. I'll bet that's what my superiors are banking on. I never thought that case would come back to haunt me like this. What do you mean? The list of evidence, it seems too short. Most lists run twice as long. It's only half as long as most lists. That is odd. After Neil Marshall was murdered, I became prosecutor for that case. I may not have been part of the investigation, but I knew what I had to do. Use the evidence I was given to prove the suspect guilty. That was really the only thing on my mind at the time. Say, we just saw a picture taken around that time. That picture, something seems strange about it. Could you tell us again about what happened that day? The day Detective Goodman was murdered. You were participating in a ceremony over at the station, right? I've never cared for ceremonies, but I had to attend that one. Mandatory ceremony. Because you were awarded this? Those receiving awards can't exactly skip out on the ceremony. I finished up at the office in the morning, then drove over to the police department. You finished up at the office? Yes, just odds and ends, clerical stuff. I didn't plan on returning to the office that day. That is until I was asked to take something back. Take something back? This. Oh yeah, Chief Gant asked you to hold on to that, didn't he? Yes, it was a piece of evidence in a case that was closed half a year ago. He asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor's office. That's the story we heard yesterday. So you came back here to the prosecutor's office because the chief asked you to? That's right. I am slightly confused about the whole screwdriver thing, but, something's amiss here. Maybe I should show Edgeworth that item. You have to show him the picture or show him the, I wonder what he was writing before. Come on, Mr. Wright, let's take a look. Are you crazy? Edgeworth is sitting right there. Just distract him. I'll check it out. Hey, Edgeworth. Is that Detective Gumshoe out the window there? Oh no, he's falling to the ground. Hold on. First, let me see what that girl's doing crawling around my feet. He didn't even look. What? Letter of... If you're having trouble reading, I'll read it for you. It says letter of resignation. Resignation? Edgeworth, you don't mean... I'm tired, Wright? I feel as if something inside me has died. But Mr. Edgeworth, none of it is your fault. I know the path I've walked. You don't need to tell me. It became the best in his field and then resigned at the ripe old age of 23. That's what he did. And the path I've walked hasn't been a just one. I can't forgive myself for what I've done. And no one else should forgive me either. Uh-oh, I think he's serious. Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something. This letter of resignation, I wonder if I can use it for anything. Letter of resignation, put into pocket. He's serious. Okay, do we need to show him the trophy? You know, it wouldn't hurt if you put this up somewhere, like on a shelf. That has no meaning for me anymore. What do you mean, anymore? That's who I was last year. What good is it to dwell on the past? He's asking me? Ah, why can't he just accept it graciously? Actually, something's been troubling me about this shield. Look, do you notice anything different? Different? Yeah, don't you remember the other shield in the court record? I guess I'd better present this other shield. Okay, well, let's present the other shield by scrolling all the way to the right. This picture was hanging on the wall in Chief Gant's office. Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He had just started making a name for himself. Looks like this was taken when he received the King of Prosecutors trophy. Speaking of that, there's something that bothers me. Yes? The trophy Mr. Marshall is holding, it's a little different than yours. Yes, you're right. I remember now. Remember what? That was what the official prosecutor's trophy looked like until 2 years ago. There's a story behind its design. A story? Sounds interesting. Would you mind telling it to us? It's simple, really. Contradiction. That's what the award's based on. This award originates from an ancient Chinese tale. In Chinese, the word contradiction is written in 2 characters. The first means halberd, and the second means shield. Have you heard this story? Me? Oh, sure, everyone knows that. Why don't you tell it, though, for Emma's sake? Very well. Long ago in the kingdom of Chu, there was an arms merchant. One day he presented the king with two items. The first was a halberd he claimed could slice through any shield or armor. The second was a shield he claimed could withstand any weapon. Wait a minute.
Objection!
Objection! Those claims contradict each other. I love it plays the pursuit music. Oh my gosh. Very perceptive, but then again, you've heard this story before, right? Anyway, as you mentioned, the very descriptions of those items discredit them both. When the king pointed this out, the merchant was left speechless, and thus the Chinese word for contradiction was born. So, oh, I see. So the chipped shield and broken knife symbolize... Precisely so, they symbolize the merchant's items, but they're both broken. The ancient tale ends with the merchant at a loss for words, but it's in our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion, even if it results in something as ugly as this. Wow, thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. I learned something new today. But wait, I thought the defense was the one looking for contradictions, not the... oh, whatever. That's funny. Given that's so, why were you only given a shield? You'll have to ask Chief Gant. 2 years ago, he had the halberd part of the award abolished. Chief Gant. Alright. So we got a couple things now. We can go back to Edgeworth, I'm guessing. Excuse me. Oh, hi. Would either of you care for a quarter pound of roast beef? Miss Starr, I guess she's out of lunches. You certainly are the curious sort, aren't you? Kind of like the first person who sucked a cow's nipple to discover milk. That is technically true, yeah. Still, I never thought you'd go digging up that case from 2 years ago. Everyone in this trial was involved in the SL9 incident. Not only that, but the murder occurred on the very day the evidence from that case was due for transferal. This can't be all attributed to mere coincidence. Aren't you forgetting something? You know, that little scene I happened to witness. The instant Lana stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife. No matter how much of the past you dig up, it won't change what I saw. Roast beef is meant to be savored when eaten. Ms. Starr's hatred towards Lana, it all dates back to 2 years ago. Joe Dark, that's a name I'll not soon forget. We trailed him for half a year. Oh, the pressure. Still, I don't think I was ever more alive than I was then. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy. Poor old Jake Marshall, though, must have been going through hell. You mean because of his brother's death? They were close, those two. After Neil died, something took over Jake. He became obsessed. Seeing Jake like that made her all the more desperate. Her? Lana Skye. My sister. The best of the best were put on that SL9 case. Of course, they were led by the legendary duo. Lana and Chief Gant. That legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up our investigation. That's why we were so shocked over how it turned out. You mean with the forging of the evidence? Don't get me wrong, Joe Dark got what he deserved. Still, it was obvious the evidence produced in court was being manipulated. Items our team never found would suddenly appear, while other items were kept secret. But you don't have proof anything illegal was done. I'm proof enough of what happened. After that case, all of us saved Goodman were relieved of our duties, most without even so much as an explanation. Then Lana Skye transferred to the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor. Lana always wanted to be a prosecutor. Nothing's quite as simple as it appears. Huh? Lana Skye was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter. She was being used. Damon Gant and Lana Skye. Gant led the investigation, while Lana the second in command. They were the best. They solved all kinds of cases together, didn't they? Damon Gant's magnetism in particular was almost unreal. His magnetism? He was magnetic. By that I mean his ability to attract evidence. He'd produced the most incredible evidence in the cases he handled. Incredible evidence, you mean? Oh yes, there were rumors about him even back then. No one dared confront him, though. I'll take it she's talking about forged evidence. Back then everyone looked up to Lana, all the detectives wanted to be like her. Really? Oh yes, myself included. I was a fool, really. She hated anything crooked and always watched out for the other detectives. That's why she was so concerned for Jake. Mr. Marshall. When Jake's brother was murdered, she felt as if she had lost her own brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would have ever recovered from his shock. That's what makes it all the more infuriating. Ms. Starr. That's why I'll never be able to forgive her. Why did she have to turn so cold after that? Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she? Yes, thanks to Chief Gant's powerful influence. Chief... That's right. Having solved the SL9 case, his position as chief was secured. There was only one thing left for him to control, and then no one could stand in his way. The prosecutor's office. What? You mean that's why Lana was transferred? If he could control the chief prosecutor, he could control the prosecutor's office. That must have been his goal all along. But how could he control Lana? I don't know, but one thing's for sure. Ever since that case ended, she's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude there must have been a reason for her change. At last, I'm finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. Thank you, Ms. Starr. You listen to me, rookie. It takes more than just ingredients to create fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've been. Okay, whatever. Oh, you're back. You're still here? I gotta make 150 copies of these files. Oh no, I've had those days. Brewing coffee, copying files. I'm turning into a regular DJ. You're a DJ as well? If I'm not mistaken, I think he means desk jockey. Oh, that DJ. I gotta admire your persistency, but my answer's still no. I'm not letting you in the chief's office, period. It'd be my neck on the line. That office is the last crime scene of the SL9 incident. I have to take a look in there. There's gotta be something we can do to make the detective change his mind. What about... Hiya! What's this crumpled up piece of paper? No way! Mr. Edgeworth can't be serious. Is he ever not serious? I can't believe they pushed him this far. Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible. When I first met him, I thought he was cold as ice too, and he was willing to sacrifice our love. But I know different now. He trusted us detectives to provide him with sound evidence, but we betrayed him. Detective? That's it. I've made up my mind. But here, take my ID card. We can't do that. If someone found out, they wouldn't let you off the hook with another lost item report. Look at me, it's no secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated. What? So at least let me do this, for Mr. Edgeworth's sake. All right, detective, thank you. Gumshoe's ID tucked swiftly into pocket. All right, here we go. Here goes, Mr. Wright. Beep, beep, beep. And we've done it. We've officially trespassed. We're in. If anyone finds us now, Detective Gumshoe's a goner. If that happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out. Oh, he just followed us in. Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I didn't even know you could slap a ghost. Ah, Detective Gumshoe. What are you doing sneaking up on us like that? I wasn't sneaking. I was worried something might go wrong, so I came too. If you're here, what's the point of giving us your ID card? Gumshoe's ID crushed and rendered unusable in pocket. Hey, don't do that to my card. I hardly ever get a chance to come in here, so I figured I'd have a look around myself. Besides, we're all in this together now. You really do want to get fired, don't you? Not if we're lucky. Now come on, let's see what we can find out. I've got a bad feeling about this. Wait, does he have any more dialogue? That desk on the other side of the room, was that your sister's? Yes, that's where I was waiting for Lana on that day 2 years ago. Is anyone using it now? No, sir. This is entirely Chief Gant's office now. He practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene. That's a strange reason to leave it there. He leaves it as a warning to everyone else. He wants us to always be alert. He told us so himself at our New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time. I see. So ever since Lana left, no one ever touches that desk? No one except Chief Gant and the cleaning lady who's in here each morning. Still, 2 years have passed since that incident. There can't possibly be any clues remaining. Can I ask you something? Sure. You only came here to look around, right? Because it's one of the SL9 crime scenes? I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it? Why do you ask? You don't think... Nah, you wouldn't be... No. No, there's no way. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Okay, now then, let's look around a bit more. Hey, hold on! Not so fast, buddy! What is it? When someone tells you don't worry about it, it's supposed to start bothering you, pal. You don't just let it go at that. Sorry, this guy's starting to get on my nerves. Okay, so what's bothering you? You two don't think Chief Gant might be a suspect, do you? What? He's right, Mr. Wright. What do we think of him? Chief Gant, so it's finally come to this. What do I think of him? Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my feelings yet. There you go, ignoring me again. Alright, let's read all the flavor text, because this is our only chance. Look at that giant window. Makes you want to crash through it and jump outside. This is the 15th floor. I know, I was just saying. Ever since making Detective, I always dreamed about doing something like that. You always dreamed about jumping out a window? Note to self, Detective Gumshoe has a lot of dreams, so long as he doesn't go crashing through that window when he gets fired. Don't say that. Okay, let's look at the organ. I want to look at the organ. The Chief's organ sure is a sight to behold. Occasionally we hear him playing it from the Criminal Affairs Department. That's on the 2nd floor, and this is the 15th floor of an entirely different building. When a detective screws up, the Chief calls them to his office and makes them listen to the organ for hours. What's so bad about that? Music soothes the soul. After that, the detective can't hear anything for days except the ringing in their ears. So it's an instrument of punishment, literally. But aren't the Chief's ears affected? He never listens to anyone anyway. That's besides the point. These shelves are mostly empty. Lana must have cleaned them out when she transferred over to the prosecutor's office. There's a small picture frame on the left shelf. This is when Lana and I went to that theme park. Oh. Crab Brawler in the chat. I don't even know what that Pokemon is. Yep, there's the picture again. This was taken on that day 2 years ago. The day Joe Dark ran out of the questioning room and tried to kill Emma. After receiving his award trophy, Mr. Marshall took a picture here, then went along with Chief Gant to question Dark. I bet he never knew he'd be dead just a few hours later. Gee, you think? No one goes to work thinking, man, I could die today. This was Lana's desk. It sure is tidy. Lana's always been a meticulous cleaner. There's not even any dust on it. It looks like someone's still keeping it clean. Does Lana ever come back here? No. Chief Gant must still keep it clean in memory of their partnership. They were the stuff legends are made of. Does he keep it in memory of her or in memory of the crime? You can see pretty far from 15 stories up. If you were to drop that suit of armor from here... At first, the Chief wanted to use stained glass for this window. Really? Why didn't he? They say he changed his mind because he wouldn't be able to see the view. Oh. Stained glass or not, it's a huge window. This is the real deal, isn't it? This armor and these weapons? Sure is, pal. The Chief doesn't care for imitations. First the pipe organ, now this armor. Do you know how many taxpayer dollars must have gone into this room? What? You mean we're paying for this? That's it. I'm not paying 1 cent of my taxes. Oh my gosh. Emma's turning into a libertarian as we speak. You don't have any taxes to pay. Oh right, she's still a child. Be careful of what you say. Who knows, the chief may be hiding in this armor as we speak. I don't think he'd fit in there. Even if he did, he'd never be able to get back out. Cut it out. You guys don't know how scary that guy can be. Alright, the desk. Wow, look at the size of Chief Gant's desk. Speaking of that, when we were here earlier, he put that paper he was reading in the desk. I wonder what he was reading. This looks like a list of evidence. A list of evidence. In most cases, the list runs twice as long as this, though. Hey, look at the case name. Yep, SL9. Who could have guessed? I wonder what this is doing here. Hold on, detective. What did you just say? I said, I wonder what... No, about evidence lists. Normally they're twice as long. That's right. I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence. A half-size list of evidence. Seems too short. Most lists are twice as long. What would the other half of the list be doing here? I knew it. The chief must be hiding something about that case. It would appear so. Evidence list was added to court record. Can we take a look at it? No, nothing. Oh, spooky! Spooky, spooky, spooky. Spooky, spooky, spooky. Spooky, spooky, spooky. Spooky, spooky. I wonder what this is. It looks like someone drew some kind of sketch here. What is it? Did you find something? I can't make it out. I better keep quiet about it for now. Oh, no, it's nothing. Definitely not a picture of a guy getting stabbed on the back of this piece of paper. Why are your eyes moving about like that, Mr. Wright? I better not forget this picture. Yeah, well, we won't. This is a safe, isn't it? Safe? That word is ripe with intrigue. Okay, if you say so. It looks like a code needs to be entered in this panel to open it. A 7-digit number. I think I might just know what it is. Do you know what it is? I have a hunch. Oh, I know. You want to try my birth date. It's... I have a better idea. Here goes nothing. I'm going to take a guess that it's all 7s. You know, you really, password, I think company password policy would tell you that's a bad password. What number did you enter? Whose birthday was that, pal? The final ID card number, yep. What? The number of the mysterious executive officer who entered the room that day. You mean 7777, that ID number? I think you're 1 7 shy this time. This can only mean one thing. That's Chief Gant's ID number. Say, anyone care to look inside? No, let's just open the locker of evidence and then not look inside. Is there any money in there? How much does he have stashed away? Look, it's a shard from a broken cup. This somehow looks familiar. Where have I seen this before? There's something else in here, too. What's this? It looks like a piece of leather cloth. This is a handprint, isn't it? Hey, I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. You think the chief made up the design? I don't think so. Oh, well, it was just a thought. Is that it? Is that all that was in the safe? Apparently so. It's empty now. A piece of cloth with a handprint on it and a broken shard from a cup. They look like pieces of evidence. Yeah, but unless you can prove they have something to do with this case, I'm afraid I can't just let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here. We're stealing stuff, but we still have to prove that it's related to the case. Great, now I have to prove their relevancy to get them. How are these two items related to the SL9 incident? Come on, there's got to be something we can show the detective. Yeah. Okay, so the first one is the last piece of the jar. Where's the jar? Detective Gumshoe, could you have another look at this jar? I remember the three of us put that back together. Ah, those were the days. That was like yesterday, my dude. It's kind of early to be nostalgic. Wasn't this jar a piece of evidence from that case? That's right. One of the shards had an SL9 incident sticker on it. Doesn't this ring any bells? You know, that fragment we just found? You mean this one that was in the safe? Yes, that one that was in the safe. Now that you mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells. Let's see if it fits. Here, let me take that shard. I'll take a crack at this. Go ahead, pal. Show us what a rookie can do. If I can piece it back together, it proves that Chief Gant was knowingly hiding evidence. Does it not just fit right in? No, I have to rotate it. There we go. And it makes a little drawing or something? Fits like a charm. That, of course, means Chief Gant willingly and knowingly hid a piece of this jar in his safe. In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident. Why would he have held on to it for this long, though? Wouldn't you? It's a jar. You could just, like, break it into a million pieces, right? But, hey guys, get a load of this. What is it? This piece you just attached, it's different from all the others. There's a reddish line on it. A reddish line? That's blood. I don't get it. Why would Chief Gant hide this in his safe? Unstable jar updated in court record. Alright, do we have to investigate the piece of cloth as well? Not for blood, but for fingy prints. Fingy prints. There they are. I know what that is, so you want to take some fingerprints? That's a great idea, detective. Alright, go to town. Sheesh. What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like that? Go ahead, take my fingerprints. It's not your fingerprints we want to take. Come on, this isn't the time for jokes. We're talking about that cloth we found in the safe. Oh, haha. I knew that. The one with the handprint on it, right? Sheesh, where's your sense of humor? Okay, Mr. Wright, let's check for prints. Alright, let's get this over with. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Alright, got it. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. I am mashing on wake up. I am mashing like a Street Fighter player on wake up. Ah, that's not a very good one. I gave it my best shot. That kind of result won't be any good for matching prints, will it? But it doesn't look like we'll get a clearer result from this print. Let's try a different finger then. Alright, let's go to the thumb. Tap, 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 tap. I hope you're all enjoying watching me mash buttons. This seems like it would definitely be the least entertaining part of the stream. Okay. Middle finger then. I wish I could just hold down the button, but instead I have to go tap 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 tap. Tap 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 tap. Tap 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 tap. And you have to put down a lot of it too. Hey, there's a good one. Oh, it's still... See, yeah, we did it, but we didn't actually do it, huh? We missed something over here. There we go. Yeah, it's Emma's. Match found! No, how can this be? What are Emma's fingerprints doing here? Hey, you found a match? Whose fingerprints were they? Huh? Oh, it seems the prints are too old. They aren't clear enough to get a match. Oh, that's too bad. I thought they'd be Dark's prints. Hey, you, over here. What's going on here? What are that kid's prints doing inside the chief's safe? Don't ask me. Let's just keep this information from Emma for now. Oh my gosh. Here, maybe you should hold on to this. Piece of cloth, folded and added to court record. Found in Chief Gant's safe. Evidence for something, but what? Bears Emma Sky's prints. Well, was I any help? Of course. Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence. Except now we're about to get pounced on, aren't we? Now that's not very kind, is it? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he would have been useless. Isn't that right, you in the coat? Ah! Yeah, I mean, it's like the most predictable plot twist. He walks in on us right as we are done gathering evidence. Very, very predictable, but you know, it's just what happens, right? I'm having all the yawns today. What is going on? We didn't think you'd be back so soon. Fortunately, I'm a man who believes in signs. As I was walking to my meeting, I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog run right into a pole. Just then I thought of a certain detective. Do you mean me, sir? Now then, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you all to leave. Yes, sir. Sorry. Oh, you in the coat. Me, sir? Drop off your ID on the way out. You won't be needing it anymore. But, sir... No. Now get out. Yes, sir. We'll be on our way too, then. Wait, you, the one without the spiky hair. Don't go yet. Me, sir? I'd like a word with you. But, sir, I'm not a licensed scientific investigator yet. You with the spiky hair, you're free to go. Mr. Wright? Look, pal, if I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. The chief's office is off limits. But no, you just had to go sneaking in there like that, didn't you? I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired. Yeah, but if I knew it'd be like this, I never would have said it. Now that I've seen the evidence Chief Gant was hiding in his office, I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. But why has she kept eerily silent about it all this time? Anyway, you listening to me? I'm going to try to smooth things over with the chief again. Later, pal. After that, I heard from Emma. She said the police wanted to ask her some questions, so she'll be busy for the rest of the day. I see, so the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning. It's no use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in court. It's funny how they use, like, come in for questioning as a plot device very frequently, but the coming in for questioning never seems to result in anything, you know? It's like the questioning never actually gives us anything that's used in the trial portions, you know? I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here. But I've already told you all I can. What you've told me over these past couple of days is absolutely nothing. Not a single useful thing. Phoenix, that's mean. Really, I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. I said that I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman. You know, I think I've finally figured it out. I know who it is that's lurking behind your words. Mia did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous. It seems Edgeworth was right. Edgeworth? Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe. Now's my chance to get her to tell me the rest of the story. I have to admit I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth, it's that you're incapable of doing so because of a certain individual. What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say? So you think I'm protecting this person? Protecting? No, I think afraid of is more like it. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence. For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, whom, may I ask, is this person you're speaking of, the one I am supposedly so frightened of? What is this person's name? Well, Miss Skye? Mr. Wright, You are addressing the chief prosecutor. Do not forget your place. I take it she's still not ready to spill the beans. My apologies. Could you please tell me a bit more about what you think you know? We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective. Assuming he is respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes? His crimes? Both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence. Of course, these are serious offenses. Why is it, though, that Chief Gant's name was never mentioned? Chief Gant. Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly tampered with the evidence was me, Lana says. I had access because I was second in command of that investigation. Yes, you, but also one other, Damon Gant. If you intend to accuse Chief Gant, you'll need more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Gant falsified evidence in that case. The half-baked evidence, right? Or the jar. Is it the jar or the... No, yeah, it's definitely the jar. I just found this in a safe in the chief's office. This jar piece and this piece of cloth. Do you know what these are? They're pieces of evidence from the SL9 incident. The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Gant himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him? Touché, Mr. Wright. It's as you surmised. I cannot disobey the chief's orders, even if it means being found guilty for murder. Oh no. Another I've been blackmailed for my entire life situation here. It's the second one we've gotten. It's the second one. Or, the third? No, the second. Why not? Come now, Mr. Wright. You can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate in the murder of Detective Goodman. Or perhaps I should say, follow orders. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate. Although I can't tell you the details, I can say that I was given an order that day. I need you to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. You'll find it inside the trunk of Miles Edgeworth's car. Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes, you were not the one who murdered Detective Goodman. Correct. I was trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. The trunk's lock was broken, and I discovered that murder weapon while inspecting the body. The murder weapon? You mean Edgeworth's knife? No. When I found the body, this was the knife stuck in it. The knife from the SL9 incident, serial killer Joe Dark's knife. I couldn't just leave that knife in him, so I took it out and stabbed him with another knife. just do a little double tap. Stab once, stab twice. It's easy. That would be Edgeworth's knife. That's right. Even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. So Ms. Starr perhaps really did see her stab him, but he was already dead at that point. That's why I ended up cutting my hand. And that is the reason for the bandage on your right hand? Yes, it seems that I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then, she saw me just as I plunged the knife in. Ms. Starr, huh? Why did you need to hide Dark's knife so badly? It took a lot of work to finally close the Dark case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't ever want it to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that by whatever means possible. So you hid Dark's knife. The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence in the Joe Dark case. If word got out, which it would, the reporters would have a field day with that. So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it. In Edgeworth's exhaust pipe. Right, then I called my sister to tell her what happened and to ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler. You asked Emma. I didn't want anyone on the force to know about this. That would explain why Emma is so confident about Lana's innocence. speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day. A bad feeling? The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gant, the first thing I did was make a phone call. A phone call to Patrolman Jake Marshall. To Marshall? Why on earth would you call him? The lead investigator for the SL9 incident had been murdered. I wanted that fact to be kept hidden, and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust, or at least I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on an escapade of his own. Oh, you mean, not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands. He disguised himself as Detective Goodman and tried to steal the evidence. He had already stolen the ID card, but it seems he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared. So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room. I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. But Lana, you've earned my respect, Mr. Wright, both as a defense attorney and an investigator. Now please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow. What? Don't pursue this in court? Just stop playing the game? Like, yeah, you know, we had a good run, but I think I'm done now. We're just gonna... that would be funny, though. That would be funny to just be like, yeah, Your Honor, you know, we had a good run, but I think I'm just done now. I don't want to, I'm done with this whole lawyering thing. Okay, let me... Tomorrow's trial, there's only one way to drive off Lana's demons. I've got to get to the bottom of everything. Everything, you say? Detective Goodman's real murderer. And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago. Alright, and there we go. So, we will do the courtroom sections in a future stream. And for now, final day trial former, yep. For now, we are going to pause the game. Going to pause the game, pause the game, pause the game. We're going to head back to the menu. And we are going to head to the BRB screen. And when we come back, we will switch games. We will switch to probably... oh, what am I saying? We will switch to Fate. That's what I was trying to say. We will switch to Fate. And then we'll play some of that. Okay, I'm gonna head to the BRB screen. Please take this opportunity to stretch, hydrate, get a snack, and I'll be back. See you soon. All right, you know, what better way to relax than with a little bit of dungeon crawling and monster slaying. Let's bring that music back in. Oh, is it not playing music? Uh-oh. Did I mess with the music, or did I just... It stopped because I, No, the music's going, it's just very quiet. Okay. Yeah, okay, you can hear the sound effects just barely. Just barely. I think I have it... Actually, let me check. How high do I... Game volume's at max. Okay. Well, this game might just be very quiet then. It's been a while since I've streamed this. I have played it off stream, but, you know... very casually, you know. Hold on, let me just fix this in OBS hither. Alright. What equipment do I have? Okay, last time I was playing, looks like I got a couple of these bad boys. Got some, socketed rings for my pet, it looks like. And his name is Oink. I forgot about that. My pet is named Oink. Oink, oink, oink. 22% vitality bonus. Yeah, most of these items I think I got through gambling, because gambling is like my favorite thing in this game. Oh, that belt with only 3 defense, but like a million bonuses to it. That's kind of cool. 13 axe skill bonus. Oh yeah, I was like going all in on axe on this playthrough. Well, let's just quickly see if there's anything good in the gambling. Ooh, and shield with 97 defense. Okay. Horned boots. I already have really good boots. Voodoo skull earrings. I'm not particularly interested in that. Cyber gun. Oh, just casually tell me that I could have had a cyber gun this whole time. Okay. Canine paws earring. You know what? Sure, let's buy these and see what they are. 3% improved chance of block, 27% dexterity, 5 attack magic, 3 knockback, 12% strength. That's actually pretty good. I'll save that for either myself or my pet. But I'm not going to put it on right away. I'm just going to save it. Okay. Good, good, good. Looks like I've been saving some tourmalines, because tourmalines and jades are my favorite. These, like, cards, they're supposed to be like tarot cards or something. I've tried a couple times. You're supposed to put 3 of them together and they do something. Every time I've tried, they just do nothing. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Okay, I have no quests currently, so let's get some quests, I guess. Where's our portal? Our portal is for... Wait, like literally, where's our portal? Okay, our portal's for level 19, so anything like 19, 20 would be nice. Maybe 21. I know they're all gonna go much further because they think I'm ready for it. I'm not. 22. I'll take a 20.
Come, we must talk.
Okay, 21 might be my best. No, I don't want to click on you. I want to click on this guy. Level 23.
Come, we must talk.
21. Come on, no one has a quest for level 20? Nobody? Nobody? Nobody at all? Spider hurdling researcher. He's a spider hurdling researcher, huh? You know, I wonder if we just refresh, if we might get something better. And if not, then I'm just gonna not bother and I'll just take whatever I can get, I guess. Oh, we can also see if there's any good gambling now. Body armor, 142,000 gold, dang. And has 113 defense. You know, that might actually be worth it. That one has 132 defense and costs slightly less. That one costs 200,000 gold. Oh my gosh, it requires 125 magic. Giant axe. Slashing damage slow. Superior spiked hammer. We do like axes here. Axes are nice. Battle axe. I take battle axe lessons with Dave the instructor. You guys remember that? No, of course not. Or should I just stick with what I have now? 14 through 23, 21 through 48. That might actually be worth it. Body armor, I'm thinking, might especially be worth it just because of how big of a jump it is to go from 23 to 100 plus, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the more expensive one too. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see what luck brings us. Demon Smasher's Heavy Plate Armor of the Hills. 22% defense bonus, 8% mana bonus. 17% dexterity bonus, 14 stamina, 15 magic bonus. I mean, it's not super exciting, but frankly, neither is this one, so pretty good. Yeah, I do want to replace that belt at some point, but we'll get there when we get there. Look, I'm running around with my little cape. Okay, yeah, we need quests. 22, 22,
What good fortune.
22. Okay. See, I don't like the feeling that I'm just skipping a level. I feel like that's the bigger thing. It's not that I can't go to level 22, but I don't like the feeling of like, oh, I'm just skipping a level. Just skipping level 20 entirely. Okay, one person had a quest for 21. I guess maybe I am just skipping level 20. Like a peasant. Okay, I have stuff, right? Yeah, I have stuff. I have stuff. I have plenty of stuff. Alright, let's go a dungeoning. Here we go, a dungeoning. With many stuff and stuff. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, we were already well acquainted with this level, huh? Oh yeah, the music. I totally forgot the music in this kind of sucks. Like, it's not horrible, but compared to the original, it's pretty bad. Because I feel like the original Fate actually had, like, good music, you know? Let's see. Spectral armor, right? Yeah, we want that.
Will you tempt
Ooh. Should I take something from my pet's inventory, actually? Yeah, let's take one of these. Throw it on the old anvil.
Will you tempt fate?
Nothing happens. Okay. Well, that was lame. Barrels must destroy all barrels and urns and boxes. See, you think my quest is to save the world or whatever? My quest is actually to rid the world of jars and boxes and barrels. Hey, what are you doing running away from me? Yeah, get out of here. Oh, I thought I saw the stairs for a second. I was like, well, there's me skipping level 20 entirely. Nice. Yeah, I don't just want to skip the level entirely. I want to explore a little bit at least. Okay, yeah, there are the stairs. So we know where the stairs are now. But I don't just want to immediately run down the stairs. I want to loot a little bit, you know? I want to get some loot. Hey, don't run away from me. That other guy was trying to run away from me too, wasn't he? Yeah, he has a bow. He's trying to run. Get him. Get him, fellas. Get him, boys. Oh, there's a nice fishing spot here. Where's Mimu when you need her? Mimu, I found a fishing spot. Of course it's gonna take forever. Now that I'm actually, like, I'm here. Just sitting here with my fishing pole. Just waiting for a fishy. Oh, I caught a ring. I caught a ring, but it still shows a fish. Anyone else? Anyone else talking trash about me? Anyone else want to get some of this?
That is impossible.
Oh, he dropped a fish. I'll see if that's a good fish. Okay, I know I said earlier the music was not horrible. I was mistaken. It is kind of horrible. It just feels like, I don't know, it feels like something from a PC game from the 80s or 90s, like some music from a very old PC game, you know? Pyridermite? What's a pyridermite? I don't even know what that is. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna smack it. Ooh, another little lake. Is that another place I can go fishing?
A trap has been sprung.
Nautiloid Invoker. What are you invoking? You're invoking getting smacked? That's what. Oh. Oh. Hey, hag? That's not a very nice thing to call someone. Okay, let's put on good old haste spectral armor combo again. And let's keep running around. Oh, oh. Who are you? Who's talking smack? There we go. Golden Axe, my favorite Sega Genesis game. I'm just kidding. I have not played that game. I've heard it's great, though. It's just funny that there's a weapon called Golden Axe. Makes you feel like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to make up out of the fact that there's a weapon called Golden Axe other than it's kind of funny. No, there was something over there. Yeah, okay. I knew there was something this way. La 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 la. Oh, okay, the something was nothing. You know, sometimes in life, something is nothing. Alright, let's run out of here. Run. And let's find the stairs. I think we've explored this level to our heart's content. But I want to heal up too. Oink's taking some hits. Oink, I'm sorry, buddy. You took some hits there, didn't you? I used to just stand around and do this for minutes on end. Golden Axe, slashing damage, 11 through 19 attack. Flawless Garpike turns pet into Bee Samurai, but the Bee Samurai is not as good as our current... Bee Samurai sounds so cool, though. Why can't my pet be a Bee Samurai? Instead, he's just a Fire Bull? Fire Unicorn? Something like that? I don't actually know what it's called, but... Oh, not identified. Let's actually know. Let's... We have identify, right? Yeah, there we go. 1% improved chance of block. Yeah, that's going on the shelf. Oh, who's that? Who's that? White Chewer. He chews on skeletons. Oh, we got Yetis too. Oh, and yep, okay. Okay, let's put on armor. Armor, please. Thank you. Okay, that was a little... I mean, not scary, but a little like, oh, I actually have to fight back here. And we got a Lich. Okay, anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else have a problem with me? Oh, one of those is battle fog, isn't it? I was confused doing this and seeing the two. One of those is battle fog. Yeah. Okay, we can give Oink one of our health potions. Oh no, that put it in his inventory. No, I'm trying to... Isn't it shift click? Yeah, it's shift click. Okay. You know what, Oink? You can have one of these two. This is, Nope, that gave it to myself. Or did it? I don't freaking know what I'm doing. Let me just use this a couple more times, okay? Alright, is that good enough for you, Oink? Oink, oink. This one's... Let me just double check. This one is Battle Fog? No, it's Frightening Presence. Okay, so that makes enemies have fear? But I don't think making enemies have fear is my win condition. I would much rather just fight them than have them run away from me, if I'm being honest. Okay, that was just a little loop. Just a little loop.
You have sprung the trap.
I destroy all crates.
That is not possible.
He says that is not possible when I'm trying to switch spells right after casting one. I guess the game doesn't like it when you switch spells too quickly? That is a little strange. Just a little strange. Just a little weird. Game doesn't seem to like it when you switch spells too quickly. Oh, okay. I knew there was something else. Yeah, get out of here. Must destroy all inanimate objects. And all animate objects, for that matter. We're just going on a killing spree. Oh, a cursed sword came out of the chest. I saw the trap message, but I was like, I don't see the trap. It was a cursed sword. Alright, we'll do a couple more healies. Do a couple more healies. Do a couple more healies. Do a little bit of hasties. Anything down here? Looks like a whole lot of nothing. Yep, okay. Oh, it's you, Mr. Zombie. Hi, I've been trying to meet you. I'm your biggest fan. Oh, I was his biggest fan. Hey, I see someone running around over here. Who is it? Who's running around? Yeah. Okay, didn't I have 21 destroy Eid the Death Cap and its Yeti minions? So there's a big scary mushroom somewhere on this level, huh? Alright, then let's go looking for him. We have had a couple instances in this game already where the quest told us to go look for someone, and then that person was just straight up not there. They just did not exist. And looked all over, looked in every floor, and they just were not anywhere. And it was very confusing. And I know I had the feeling like, okay, if this is some kind of glitch, then I could reset the level and retry, but resetting the level takes a lot of time, and I just really didn't want to do that, so I'm like, fine, I'll just cancel the quest and find another one. Summon Crystal Crab. Hello, Avery! It's good to see ya! I hope you are enjoying your... hold on, I will read your message in a second. I'm currently fighting a brain. I'm also currently poisoned, apparently. What the heck happened there? Oh, I'm getting beaten up. Oh, and my pet is also getting beaten up. Hey, you get back here. Brief hello from real high up, watching sunset at 9K elevation. I hope you're enjoying, Avery. That sounds like a lot of fun. And I hope you're just having the bestest time ever. I hope my friend's doing fantastic. Oh, okay, no, that's a fate statue. Now, this cursed sword's been following me around. Just like, hey, can I fight too? No? Okay. Yeah, Avery. If you can't stay, I understand, but I hope you're having a fantastic vacay. You are having a lovely time. Good, 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 good. Because when my friends are happy, then I am happy. It's good to see you. Thank you for even thinking to come say hi. You know, just today I went to the airport to say goodbye to some friends who are also going on a trip. You gotta go for family time. Don't get cursed. Okay, I will do my best to not get cursed. Yeah, just today I went to the airport to say goodbye to some friends who are leaving on a little trip. And so it's always fun getting to see your friends go do stuff, you know? Like, oh, go do stuff, go have fun. I'll be back here not doing stuff. 2 stamina recover, 5 chance items. These boots I just found are better, I think. Yeah, the defense bonus does make a difference. Okay. Can I cast Identify again? I would like to do that. 6% damage -6? Or is that... I don't even... and a big ol' sword. First of all, can I give that potion to... Oink? Oh, I gave the potion to me. Am I supposed to... Is it shift click or control click? I don't know. Is Oink already at... No, Oink's not at full health. Dude, why am I having such a problem with just the potions in this game? Everything else seems to work fine. Should I keep the summon crab spell? You know, just for the fact that it lets me summon crabs, and crabs are cute. Oh, what?
That is impossible.
That is impossible? Why is it impossible for me? Do I have all... Am I already full up on charm magic? I'm not full up on charm magic. Okay, I guess I just couldn't do it from the pet's inventory. I guess that kind of makes sense. Was there something else that needed identification? No, I don't think so. Okay, magic anvil. Oh, we still have that. Let's take these boots we just found. Why not? Receives extra enchantment. -3 damage dealt penalty. Oh my gosh, we got hosed. We got freaking hosed. Now it actually might be worth not keeping them. 7% attack speed bonus, but -3% damage. I guess those do kind of offset each other. Yeah, I guess I'll keep them. Okay. Since I apparently don't know how to... Oh, I did not mean to do that. What did I summon? What did I summon? I summoned a Tesla, not the car. Okay, I accidentally summoned a little buddy that's hanging out with me. We're gonna heal up Mr. Oink. Summons 1 out of 6. A Tesla orb, yeah. Well, we have a little buddy that's gonna run around with us for a little bit. And I think I know where I want to head to. I want to head to where all these enemies are. I think this is where the boss is. Hello, boss. Poison Dart, Rook, Ron. Hello? I thought there was a boss over here.
That is not possible.
Thought I saw a bunch of red dots over here, and I thought those red dots were enemies. Was I mistaken? Oh, the red I was seeing was the stairs. I'm so silly. Okay. Those were not enemies, it was just the stairs. Well, everyone knows, stairs are my mortal enemy. Okay, that was a dead end, again. Alright, this boss fellow's gotta be around somewhere, unless we seriously are running into that glitch again, where he just decides to stop existing. Just... Enemies in this game can just decide, screw this, I'm done existing. And they just decide to stop existing. I simply do not vibe with this world, they say, and then they just go away. Yep, I see you, Mr. Poison Dartman. Okay. Deathcap and his Yeti minions. Okay, so Deathcap and Yetis. I'm not seeing a horde of, like, anything, though. I feel like I'm close to having explored this whole floor now. Okay, there's a dude there. Hello? Are you a Yeti? No. Or wait, is this even the correct level? Is this level 22? No, it's level 21. I'm so angry I have to take out my rage on this barrel. There was a Fate statue somewhere too, right? I think I kind of just ignored that because I was looking for Mr. Bad Guy. Oh, there goes my summon. Yeah, there's the Fate statue.
Will you tempt fate?
Zorali has been summoned to defend the statue. Hi, Zorali. Are you a chill dude, Zorali? Zeralil? Okay, he's not a chill dude. Oh my gosh, my pet was just being a meat shield. Oh shoot. Okay, that guy did a lot of damage.
You cannot carry anymore.
Okay, Oink, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Impossible.
Oink, I'm sorry for,
Your pack is full.
Oink, I'm sorry for making you take all the hits there. I'm sorry, Oink. I'm sorry. Okay, I think at least one of those needed identification, right? Yeah. Hold on to the antidote for a little bit. Okay, yeah, neither of those are really... Oh, this might actually... 1% reduced iron requirements, 2 charm magic. But the 19% strength bonus is really hard to pass up. Yeah, even if it's just a tiny little cap, the strength bonus is hard to pass up. Okay, 8, 8, 7. I should have enough identify skill for all that. Okay. %11 dexterity bonus. Okay, that's not really that much better than what I have, but it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice, I say, as I just plan on selling it. Okay. Oink. You can take all this stuff. Hey, we're actually filling out his inventory. For a while there, we were just, like, not using all the inventory space. We can even send Oink to town. Awaken Oink. Okay, that did use a potion. Oh, wait. Wait a second. What happens if I think I finally get it. I think I finally get what the pet... Oh my gosh. So in the original Fate, you just dragged and dropped potions here and it would automatically give them to your pet. And I just realized what this game does is actually it lets the pet carry the potions in like its own little hotkey type of thing. I think that's what it's doing. Because those potions are not in my inventory. Oh, that's so weird. Okay, we're gonna send you off to town, buddy.
Your pet has departed.
2 minutes. That's plenty. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna run around and see if this death cap shows up anywhere. I really, like, are you anywhere? Have I explored this whole map and you are still nowhere to be found? No, not you nor your Yeti companions. See, someone's up here. It's a tiger. Okay, that wasn't a death cap, though. Seriously? Did I just get this glitch again? And I hope it is a glitch and not just, like, something that I don't understand about the game. Because if this is something I'm not understanding about the game, then that's even worse, you know? Maybe I should Google this. Be like, excuse me, Fate reawakened, quest enemies not existing. Alexa. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I might trigger someone's devices. Hey, computer. What do when Fate reawakened enemy no happen? We might just have to head back to town then, because, I mean, I know I just sent Oink to town, and I even used potions on him and everything, but I just don't know what to do about this.
You
If
enter the portal.
If I'm given a quest and I can't do the quest, it's kind of lame to be given a quest and then you can't do the quest. Maybe I'll take one for 22 or 23. I was just on 22, right? Yeah. Spider hurdling researcher 22.
You have received
Take one for
the
22. I might take that one. Let me look at the others first, though.
I have foreseen your arrival.
Stolen a plate belt on level 23. Yeah, let's take 2 quests on level 22.
We must talk.
You have received
Okay,
the quest.
so now we have the option of possibly resetting the map if we do 2 quests on level 22. Where is our healer? You're the healer, right? Yes.
You feel healthy.
You have any healing charms, buddy? I guess we do already have healing charms. Now that I know how the potions work, I kind of want to give a couple more to my pet here. Cyber hammer. What is it with all the cyber weapons? Cyber axe? Shade drinkers, cyber axe of soldiers. And yeah, now that I know I can do this, I might just take a couple of these and then give them to the pet. How many potions can you have? Oh, that just put them in the inventory, though. What? I'm so confused. Then you go over here? No. I'm lost. Maybe I should honestly like check the manual for this game. I just, in case you can't tell, have not done that. Sandstorm boots. Do 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 do. Sandstorm boots. Do 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 do. Half plate boots. Defense 70. You know, I might take that, or I might just wait for something better. I don't know. I already have good gloves. Topaz stud, free socket. Body armor. I already got some good body armor. Yeah. Big old boots. 23,000 for those boots, though. That doesn't seem very great. Battle shield for 16k. That also doesn't seem like it's a very good shield if it's only 16k, huh? Okay, we can go back. Can go back. We will do 2 quests on level 22, and then we will see if we can reset level 21, and if not, then I'm just going to be really sad.
You step into the portal.
All right, level 22. I'm here for you. And you know what I'm going to do?
That is not possible.
I'm going to summon a Tesla.
Possible.
Maybe it'll take some extra hits for me, just like my pet does. Horned boots, huh?
The quest is complete.
Oh, that was a really poorly hidden item. If that item was supposed to be hidden, it was not hidden very well.
Sprung. You have triggered a trap.
Oh, those were the items we're collecting. Okay, yeah. I remember now. Hey, unicorn! Let's slaughter it. All right, we're gonna come back for that fate statue because I don't want anything to sneak up on us. That would be embarrassing. You know what?
Tempt fate?
Yeah, since I'm stuck with these crappy boots that, you know, nothing happens. Okay. I'm like, since they gave me a negative effect earlier, I could try to give them a positive effect, but nope, you get nothing. Like Willy Wonka said, I get nothing. Oh, there's a... Okay. I was like, what's that special indicator for? It was just another spider hurdling. Says there's another one over here. Oh, that's not a spider hurdling. That's a big ol' spider. I have an antidote. There we go.
You have sprung the trap.
Oh, was that other specialty marker for the anvil? Yeah, I think maybe that's what it was. There's another specialty marker over here somewhere. Was that for... That's for the fishing spot. Okay. Pardon my utter confusion at all times. Just always confused. Just a lost little puppy wandering my way through life. Okay, Tarantula. I've had about enough of your nonsense.
You are overburdened.
Lingius Brace. That looked... Was that an artifact? This also seems like a pretty small level. Unless there's a big section I'm missing. What's over hither? Oh, that's the stairs. Is it really this small? Really nothing else on this level? I mean, I know some of the levels are small, but I just wasn't expecting Because I still need... Okay, there's one more spider hurdling to find. Where are you? Mr. Spooter? Mr. Spooter? Okay, I have to play Hunt the Spooter, huh? Hunting for a little Spooter. Serious? Is it just hidden in plain sight? Am I dumb? Please tell me I'm just dumb and not that I ran into another impossible to do quest. That looks like a bottomless pit, but really if you jump in, you just land on the next floor. I don't have to go fishing for it, do I? That wouldn't make any sense. I caught a gold ring. A Sharda in chat. Does moving the camera... I can move the camera, right? Yeah. You know, this actually makes looking around the corners a little easier. Okay. You do this just to make yourself feel disoriented. Okay, let's armor up. You know what? Let's actually... We have the crab spell. Yeah, you know, I really want to be able to summon... Instead of summoning a Tesla, I want to summon a crab. F6? Can I put it on F6? Can I not put it on F6? Why can't I put it on my spell wheel? Why can't I put the spell on my spell wheel? Why can't I put my spell right there? I can't, like, drag and drop it, and I can't, hold control and right-click a spell and then click a slot in the spell wheel to assign it. Okay. I was just trying to click F6, and I thought that was enough. Apparently it was not. Okay. Yeah, Ligneous Brace, not identified. Identification level 50. That is an artifact. Defense 18, 10% damage reflected to enemy, 10% life stolen per hit, 10% mana stolen per hit. That's really good, except for the fact that it's not, just because of the low defense value. I'm sorry, Mr. Artifact. You'll sell for a lot of money, though. Can guarantee that. Also, I got a super healing charm. That's nice. Okay. Okay. Let's summon our crab friend. Come, crabs. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Yeah, we're really powering up.
Will you tempt fate?
Fool Biter has been summoned. Oh my gosh, he bites fools. Okay, maybe that was a little overkill. We did not need the army of crabs. I'm like, don't mess with me or my crab army. Don't talk to me or my son or my other son ever again. Oh, thank goodness, we did finally find the last spider. So it was just, yeah, it kind of was hidden in plain sight. Okay, I mean, that's fair, that's fair. It was kind of hidden in plain sight. Skill issue. Skill issue. It's always a skill issue, man. Okay, so now we have the option to go back to town, which we will do. Yeah, we have a book of town portals. Okay. Go back to town.
You enter the portal.
Let's go to this guy. Flaming short staff of nails received.
Welcome.
Thank you for collecting 4 of my spider herdlings. That just gave us fame and XP. No money! And look, he immediately has another quest for us. Needs to be destroyed. Yeah,
You have received a quest.
go after your thing that's been destroyed. Level 25. I'll take another one on level 23. That'll be alright. Then we'll take a couple on level 23. And then we'll see if level 21 has been reset. I'm actually making an effort this time to... Yeah. Actually making an effort this time to to reset the level. So yeah, now level 21 and level 23 and level 23. Let's heal up.
You feel healthy.
We feel healthy. We are healthy. We are Venom. My little crabs are still following me around. Can I recast this? Can I recast this before I go into the portal? Yeah, I can cast it twice because it makes 3 crabs. 3 plus 3 is 6. I can count. Let's just power up before we go to the next floor. All right, me and my crab army. Oh my gosh. This is so funny. I'm just walking around with my little crab posse. My little posse of crabs. My children. Follow me, my children. We shall reclaim this land. I'm just running. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Oh my gosh, this is great. Run, fly free, my crab children. Okay, I gotta repower. I gotta power up again. Oh, those crabs are about to disappear. I'm gonna have to make more of them. Cyber necklace. Oh, so we don't just have cyber axes and cyber swords. We have cyber necklaces too. All right, the crabs are gonna disappear. We're gonna make more crabs. You cannot stop me. I always have more crabs. They're so slow, though. I mean, I guess, you know, by nature, it's like a summon where you get 3 of them, so they are not as powerful individually. That makes sense, right? It's just very funny how slow they are. Hello, Getz. I see you there, Getz. Getz, you will be very useful to us, Mr. Getz, because I'll probably have some stuff to sell you in a bit, Getz. That's another Fate statue. We've run into 3 of those just today. And seemingly no enemies. There's like no enemies around here at all. What the heck is going on? Hey, you. Are you an enemy? Yeah, get over here. So we have destroying a shrine and destroying a snail. There are 2 things in this world that must be destroyed, the shrine and the snail. Everyone knows that. We already found the stairs, though. Alright, there's so much fog, dude. I wish I could see just a little further sometimes. Okay, is that seriously a dead end? Wow, okay. Rude.
That is not possible.
You're just making me run around all over the place, game. Look, my crabs aren't even going to be around for this. My crabs are going to die before I find what I'm supposed to find. My crabs are going to die before I even have time to kill this demonling. Crabs, attack my children! Attack! They're so slow, they can't even keep up with me. But I can't stop. I'm addicted to making little crab children. They look so silly. I love this. Why have I not been a crab summoner this whole time? I missed my calling in life. Should have been a crab summoner. Oh, he slowed me. That's why. Okay, we're gonna be walking slowly now. Oh, it's a mimic.
You are overburdened.
Oh, it said chest with a question mark. Is that supposed to be a hint that it's a mimic? See, I don't ever care if it's a mimic, because when it's a mimic, it just means you get a high-level enemy to beat up, you know? And they're usually not that dangerous, but they are high level. Okay, goodbye crabs. Hello crabs. Oh my gosh. Next time someone asks me, you in what army? I'm gonna say my army of crabs, obviously. Also, that did a lot of damage. Jeez. Okay, let's... Oh no.
That is not possible.
Which is my group heal spell? That's the one. Wait, who's fighting? Wait, are two crabs over there fighting? Okay, I'm healed up, but I thought I saw someone fighting over there, and I thought maybe it was one of my crabs had like clipped through the wall. Was going to fight for me on the other side of that wall, which would be very funny, but okay. There's the shrine. We're gonna come back for the shrine though, because first we want to find wherever this freaking snail is. If this is another, this enemy has just ceased to exist, I'm gonna be really mad, honestly. I'm gonna be angry. Okay, we got a couple things, huh? Couple things. Let's cast identify. Cast identify, please. Okay. It's a club and or mace. Oh, the cyber necklace doesn't actually have any properties. That's lame. Thought maybe it would give us, I don't know, increased cyber security.
That is not possible.
The cyber necklace doesn't give us any cyber powers. Potion. Okay, please, I do see there's still some space that I have not explored, so it is very possible that that's where our snail friend is.
Not possible.
But it's just annoying me that I can't find him. These crabs are so slow. Crabs, you're so cute, but you're so slow. You do not have the highest mobility scores. You are not finishing the mile in under 10 minutes. I can tell you that. Elite Nagra Knight, huh? Oh, whoops. Oh, actually, that's fine. I'm fine with casting haste here. Should we take down the shrine now? Let's armor up before we take down the shrine. Fist mace. Yeah. Dervish defense magic increases attack speed by 80% for 10 seconds. Oh, that's like that's kind of like the Battle Fox spell, isn't it?
That is impossible.
Do I need to get rid of something for that? Fear. You know, I don't really like fear. Resist lightning's kind of silly too, but stamina. Yeah, fear is probably the least useful of all the spells I have. So what is this? Hold control and left click to remove a spell. Yes. Now I can add Dervish. So this sounds similar to like the Battle Fog spell from the previous games, and I'll make this F4 and then make group heal F5 because I keep clicking F5 for group heal like my muscle memory's backwards. So I might as well actually put something there, right? Okay, haste only lasts for 16 seconds. Okay, so this is our full power-up. 2, 3, and 4. F2, F3, and F4 are like all our power-ups all in one. Alright, and now we're gonna speed up this shrine.
You have completed a quest.
That was really fast. Were there even enemies coming at us? I feel like I couldn't quite tell. All right, we need more crabs. Summon more crabs. Oh, I see someone's around the corner. Someone's around the corner. Our haste. I realized looking more closely, our haste effect only lasts 16 seconds, which is not very long. However, crabs are forever. Oh, it's a unicorn. That's not mine. You ever see a unicorn and then suddenly you realize that that unicorn is not yours? You're like, hey, that's not my unicorn. Chat says follow on Instagram. Yes, you should follow on Instagram. Again, I will be sharing details of the birthday stream on Instagram. And you won't want to miss it. At least that's what streamers are supposed to say. My little crab children. They're so cute. Follow me, my crab children. Okay, this long freaking hallway. Getz was on this floor, right? Bee Samurai. Okay, yeah, earlier we got the Bee Samurai fish. But I was like, I don't want to deal with a fish with bad stats right now, you know. Okay, please tell me that this snail that we've been looking for is somewhere in this hallway. Come on, come on. Oh, he's casting spells. Mr. Snail, are you here? Mr. Snail. Mr. Snail. Mr. Snail, I'm getting really tired of looking for you. Oh. Hope? Okay, that was not Mr. Snail, but it was something. Oh, I got slowed. I got slowed. Alright, I'm unslowed. I'm fast again. Oh no, my crab, my babies. Wait, who's casting spells? Okay. Let's... More crab babies. Yeah, some of the crabs spawn on the other side of the wall. That's very silly. Gosh, have I seriously gone this whole way just to find that it is yet another impossible to find boss? Like, this boss is just nowhere. Okay, door opens. Who are you? Skeletal Knight? Okay, that guy actually hit pretty hard. Not gonna lie, that hit pretty hard. Let's heal a couple times.
That is not possible.
Oh, this game is annoying me. Yeah, like... Okay, there's something up there. Is that it? That better be it. Spectre. Be gone, Spectre. Be gone, roach spawn. Gross. Oh, is that him? Oh, that is him. Oh, thank goodness we found you. Wait a second. Okay, I thought I was dead for a second. Armor up, armor up. Zara, you're the one I've been looking for.
Your pack is... You have completed the quest. Your pack is full.
Okay. Jeez, that took forever. It's just like literally the last quarter I checked. Okay, maybe not the last, because there's still this one, which has nothing in it. It just felt like the last quarter I checked was finally the one, you know? Also, I have noticed I'm getting to a point where the enemies are doing a lot of damage. And if I have spectral armor on, they don't hit me very much, but then when they do hit me, they do like half health, which is very frustrating, I gotta say. Okay, who's down here? Jackal Fiend Captain. Okay. Sorry, Crabs, I'm not resummoning you right now.
Your pack is full.
Your pet's inventory is full. Okay, well, it's just a singular longbow. Hey, Getz, can you help us out here? Yes, I would like to see your acquisitions, but more importantly, I'd like to sell you this longbow. And this agate. And this thing. And this other thing. And this other thing. And this other thing. And this other thing. You really only need like one antidote at a time, ever. Sickle of the Snake. Snake, you say. Snakey, snake. Let's do this. I want to put that in my pet's stuff. Does that not do what I think it does? I thought this... No? I do not understand. Okay, we want to keep this in our inventory. Put this in your inventory. We got a bunch of unidentified stuff in here. Okay, we'll cast Identify a couple times for the gold. Not metaphorically for the gold, like literally so we can get more gold. Because unidentified items sell for the same price as mundane items. Unidentified items sell for the same price as non-magical items, is what I should say. Requires renown of unremarkable. Oh my goodness. Longbow of the Grand. Well, it's not very grand if it only does 14 damage. Okay, everything identified? Nope, still one more. Royal Chain of Stone. Okay. Okay, that did use the potion. I feel like I'm very confused on how exactly feeding potions to your pet works in this game, because it feels very inconsistent. 16,000 gold. That included the artifact. I guess that artifact wasn't worth very much money. There's someone down. Oh, it's the Fate statue. Okay, and some dude. Excuse me, you're not supposed to hit that hard. Oh, he slowed me down. He's a legendary magic elemental too. Okay, super health potion, cracked tourmaline, apprentice hat. I know I have a collection of tourmalines, but I feel like I'd rather have regular tourmalines than cracked tourmalines. Okay, we're gonna crab, armor, go fast, go even faster. Now we attack the Fate statue.
Fate smiles
And
at
we
you.
just get 2 Periodots anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. 2 cracked Periodots, no less. Those are not super useful. I'd rather just have good gems than bad gems. Okay. What is this? Ringing Blast spell. That's like a pushback. Resist lightning, reflection. Oh, reflection. Reflection could be really good. Reflection is basically free tourmalines, right? Group stamina spell. Minor heal spell, minor heal spell. Mental map spell. Actually, that one is useful. Not gonna lie, that one is useful. I think we're gonna replace resist lightning with reflection.
You have learned a new spell.
Yeah.
A new spell has been
Reflection
added.
will be really useful for any boss fights, especially like I said, because the bosses are doing like half health now, which is annoying. But reflection is one of the few ways you can use that to your advantage. It's also why tourmalines are so good. Alright, we want to find the upstairs. Where's the upstairs? Where are the stairs? Let's cast haste. Then go find the stairs. There are the stairs. Okay. Hey, there's a dude over there. Hello? Dude? Are you the kind of dude that wants to fight me? Oh, they're on the other side of this wall, aren't they? Oh, nope. Yeah, they do want to fight me. Let's go. Alright. Well, that was quick. Okay, maybe now we have, in fact, reset floor 21. And if we have, in fact, reset floor 21, then we should be able to go back there and find this death cap that is allegedly on floor 21. And if floor 21 is not reset, then I'm gonna be annoyed, honestly. Like, we just spent all this time trying to reset it. Where are the freaking stairs? Where are the heckin' gosh darned stairs? You know, we could also fish for a little bit. Fishing for a while would also reset the floor. Just keep fishing. My little crab friends are going fishing with me. Oh, they're so cute. My little crab babies are going fishing with me. Hold on, they're about to despawn. I'll make more so they can keep fishing with me. Small snapper. Catch all types of fish. I guess that was the last type of fish, huh? Oh, that sound cue made me flinch. Come on. Fishy, 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 fishy. Fishy, 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 fishy. Fish! 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 Fingerling betta. Okay. Alright, crab babies. The time has come for you to learn how to fish. The time has come for my crab babies to learn how to fish. Hey, I'm catching more potions than fish. Okay, okay. Has enough time passed? Can we now see if floor 21 has reset? Please. I want floor 21 to be reset. There's the stair. Okay, yeah, the stairs were just well hidden.
That is not possible.
Okay, yes, yes, the floor has reset. Oh my goodness, that took so much effort just to reset the danged floor.
Your pack is full.
Heavy.
You are overburdened.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Lots of people coming at me.
Your pack is full.
Somehow none of my crabs even, like, took a hit there. Greater heal spell requires 60 magic. I want 60 magic so I can use that, frankly. Small snapper. Snapper turns him into a brain beast. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, there's two things there that need identified. Fires 58 magic. $15 crushing damage. Okay. Back to the matter at hand. Let's see if we can finally find... What was it again? Yeah, the Death Cap and his Yeti minions. The gold room, nice. And if he doesn't spawn again, then I'm freaking giving up on this quest. Like, this is so dumb. I feel bad that we have to slaughter bees. Demon staff, that's another artifact. Okay, no, I'm actually gonna run away. Run away just so I have enough time to power up. He is worth it. This guy is worth powering up for. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? There you go. There you are. Yeah, get out of here. Yeah. You can run away to power up, which I do often because I'm a coward. No, it's you know, it's a legit strategy. If they don't follow you, then you might as well. And if you have haste up, then you can run away quickly and use that to power up. It's very effective. Oh, a Yeti. Okay, we're definitely I think we're close. We're close to him.
The quest is
But we need our crab friends to help us, and they're about to despawn. There we go. Our crab friends. Our crab friends will help us in this fight to the death. We need our crab friends. Oh my gosh, I can't even click. We're getting griffins now, huh? Yeah, griffins are tough cookies.
You cannot carry anymore. You cannot carry anymore.
Okay, I see lots of red dots, so that is a good sign because it means lots of places where there can still be enemies. Did I check this way? Apparently not. Come on, give me the big ol' mushroom, so I can cook them and eat them for breakfast. He's trying to run through me.
That is impossible.
Oh my
You have
goodness.
triggered a trap.
The amount of time I have spent looking for this little mushroom. For this little mushroom.
You have sprung a trap. A trap has been sprung. Your pack is full.
Like I've spent years of my life looking for a little mushroom fella. Oh, big spooter. Big spooter. Okay, that was another dead end though. They can't all be dead ends. Unless they are. If they are all dead ends, then I guess I'm just going to be really, really sad and annoyed. Oh, I heard the roomies get home because I heard Maya howling at them. I don't know if you guys heard that, but Maya did her, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I missed you.
You cannot
Oh,
carry
Book of Identify.
anymore.
That's actually very useful. I want to hold on to that. I don't know what that is. 9% defense bonus, 4 staff bonus. Not as good as those other things we have. Demon stack. Okay, yeah. Want to know what this is? Okay, gives a bunch of 50% damage up bonus. That's pretty sweet. Unfortunately, it's not my skill set. Light crossbow. Okay. Some decent stuff. Up, 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 up. Yeah, that's all. Little mushroom, tell me where you're hiding. Let me come in by the hair of your chinny chin chin. Oh, there he is! Finally! Wait, was that not him? That was him! Oh my gosh. Aided the death cap. It said his name was Sword Swallower, though. What's with the name change? I don't know what this guy's problem is. Okay, I mean, we've already explored this floor, but since we went to the trouble of resetting the floor, let's loot a little more. He seems to be stuck in the wall. Oh, how rude of me. Doing all this without my crabs, without my crab friends. Okay. Run, 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 run all the place. Oh, there's the stairs. We're not going up the stairs, though. We're gonna loot and then go back down the stairs. We're not gonna go up. We're gonna go back down. Okay, that's a dead end. Oh, that I went the wrong way. Okay, just a little more exploring. This, I think, is this another dead end? Or no, that's just we've already been that way. Okay. I'm looking more at the map than at my gameplay right now. It's that part of the game, you know?
You cannot
My little
carry
crab
any more.
babies. They're still following me around. Okay. Did we miss something over this way? Or is that just a dead end? No, this was a dead end. Yeah, that was... Okay, I think we have explored to our heart's content. Let's go back down 2 floors. Have to find our way to the stairs. Ah, I must destroy all jars. Wait, where... There's a wall in between me and the stairs, isn't there? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go around and up and... I thought I was right by the stairs. Why can't I just climb over the wall? Okay. We found the stairs again. We're gonna go down 2 floors. We're gonna go back to town. And then we will probably wrap up stream after that. But it's been a fun day, guys. Okay, and this floor went back to... Okay, we reset this floor, too. Cast Identify. I want to keep that. We should be able to rearrange this to make it fit. How about that? That. That. I know that spear's only worth like 2 gold, but I don't care. I want to be efficient. It's a... Like, it's a
Your pet has
box
departed.
packing problem, you know, like you see in those math textbooks. Oh, there was a book of Identify. Oops. I think I wanted to take that, but... Well, too late now. I mean, it's not like I
Portal.
wasted a ton of money. I can just buy one. 16k gold. Including the artifact. Again, that's a pretty low-tier artifact. Alright, we took care of the shrine. We got
What
your
is
shield.
fortune?
Yay. We're gonna heal up.
You feel healthy.
And let's go gambling one more time. Why not? Let's go gambling. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. That's me. That's me doing this. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. And you know what? There isn't even anything that I'm remotely interested in. I'm not interested in this sword either. Sorry. Wouldn't that suck if you're like, this, my family heirloom, let me give you this sword that's belonged to my family for generations, and then the guy's like, cool, I'm gonna sell it. You'd feel a little silly, wouldn't you? Who's the magic person? Gem extractor. Other gem extractor.
What's your name?
You sell that. Oh, blood
Your
quiver.
notoriety has grown.
We have attained the rank of distinguished. Is that that is an artifact. All it does is give 15 bow and crossbow skill bonus. That's a little odd. Another low tier artifact, I guess. Where is the magic dealer? Because I want to see if there's any other spells they might have. Deal in potions. Okay, not you.
Just think what I can do for your reputation.
That's the fame guy. You sell fish. Is there not a magic dealer? Okay, you're the magic dealer. Okay, finally found you. Because I saw also there was a greater spectral armor spell, and I was like, that sounds good. I think I might have accidentally sold it. Yeah, because I already have spectral armor. But if there is a greater spectral armor, and if I have enough magic, that would be kind of cool. Group dervish, group reflection, group stamina. If there was group is there group spectral armor? Oh, there's battle fog. Increases attack and lowers defense. Yeah. I think I like the dervish spell better though, or just for the sake of increasing attack speed. Okay, we didn't find any of the heroic items, did we? No, we did not. Okay. I think I'm ready to call it a night. And look, even my character's having a little stretch. He knows, he feels the exact same way. Let's come back to our chatting scene for a second. Oh, I gotta alt-tab out of here. Oh, hello. Comfy escaped. Aw, man. Right as I come back to wrap up stream, I miss a Pokemon. Should we just end or should we raid out? Who's live? You know what? I think for tonight, I think I'm just gonna end stream. I'm not gonna raid out, but I want to say once again, you matter. I'm proud of you. Jesus loves you. Thanks so much for coming here. We're gonna wrap up stream, and yeah, we're not gonna raid out, but that's all right. Might go say hi to Patat. If you want to go say hi to Patat, you are welcome. I'm just not gonna raid out. Okay. Have a great night, everybody.